Do you know if you need a building permit for a given project, an alteration in your office space, whether you're staying in a renewal, doing some changes, or maybe moving to a new place? Doesn't matter if your landlord's doing the work or you as an office tenant are doing the work. If you need a building permit and don't get one, woo, that could be bad. In Montgomery County, Maryland, they can just shut it down. And then you got to go through a longer process getting things back on track before you can begin again. This could really make a headache you don't want and cost time and money. So I'm going to bring you to a website online for Montgomery County, Maryland tenants doing a commercial interior fit out. So you can learn a little bit about the process and know where to go, because this is all about helping the business executive save time and money, make wise business decisions in relation to commercial real estate. Thanks. I'm going to be in the lower corner in just a second, and we'll be on that website. Okay, so here we are. We're on this page. This is permittingservices.montgomerycountymaryland.gov, and then of course /DPS/building/commercial interior alteration.aspx. So it's a long one, and I'll leave a link in the video description below. But as you go to this page, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, obviously, but I do want to see that it says, when is a building permit required? What is required for a commercial building permit application? Is there any special assistance for my project? They were talking about consultations and design. They got this thing here called a recipe for success. That's literally for restaurants, but I'm mainly gearing these YouTube channel tips towards office tenants because that's who I work with as clients. Can commercial plans be submitted electronically? They also cover about that walkthrough process, the expedited process of getting it. This is very important for tenants on understanding how they can, because so many times there's not enough time. The negotiation process takes longer than anyone expects. Maybe the design with the architect goes back and forth several iterations later. Weeks have gone by, and a lot of tenants have a lease that's expiring, and they could be facing holdover at the current location if they're moving to another one, and sometimes that's 150 or 200% of the monthly rent. It's very costly because when a landlord has an expiration date, they're planning on trying to find another tenant to backfill the space, and they want to know the tenant that's leaving is out of the way. So that's a pretty hefty penalty for staying beyond the lease. Now, a building permit can take a month or so right now, and so the expedited process is important to speed that up. And it's like literally you walk through and get it in a day in some cases. But here you are at this website. I just wanted to point out where it is mainly. Leave a link in this video description below. There's all kinds of things you can get into here. But I want to tell you just a really quick story about a tenant who was moving into a new location, and they were applying for a building permit. But their construction company went in and started demolishing the existing conditions before the actual construction would begin on the new space inside. So just demolishing the place, the county somehow figured that out, or someone drove by, who knows, but someone reported them, I guess, and all of a sudden the county shut it down. They had to go submit their full plans and again or something like that. It held up everything, and I think it wasted about 2 months of their time that they were planning to be open for business. And so you don't want that to happen. And there are certainly landlords that will also say, well, we can get this, how soon you need to be in? Well, we can do it sooner and get you in quick if we don't have to get a building permit. Are you okay with that? And sometimes you'll decide, okay, fine, but I wouldn't recommend it. Understand that there are some downsides to that could backfire. And anyway, so there's the website you could go to. If you have any other questions about the mechanical, electrical, or plumbing issues that could trigger the changes in those things that could trigger the necessity to get a building permit, you can leave me an email or a comment in the section below. I'll respond to those questions. One final point I'll make is that when you do need to get a building permit, understand that not every alteration is a change in those items of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing that require it. Some minor cosmetic things in a build that don't require a building permit, but when you do need to get a building permit, it does require an architect submitting full blueprint plans, what they call MEPs, which are mechanical, electrical, and plumbing drawings. So it is a cost factor. It adds to the cost of a build out. It's what's called the soft cost, the hard cost being the actual construction itself, and soft cost being the type of things that go into the planning of it, such as permitting fees, the architect's work, and submission of plans. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Now you know where to go for an interior fit out if you need a building permit, or to learn if you need a building permit. And I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel, give it a like, leave a comment down below. You got anything you'd like to weigh in, add an experience or a story, or just a different point of view? By all means, love to see the dialogue. It'd be a great place for others to check out and see the comments, and I hope you'll leave one. And also, look forward to seeing you in future videos here on Rossi Commercial Real Estate's YouTube channel. Take care and have a great week.
Want to learn more about Rossi Commercial Real Estate? Well, then watch some of these videos, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you'll be notified when new videos from Rossi Commercial Real Estate are uploaded to YouTube.